Hey there, my name is Monel, and with the onset of the coronavirus, it's important that we try to learn a few things just to, keep everything sharp and stuff like that. So, one of the things that I want to share with you all is the basics of Python programming language. The site that I use to practice all this on is called Replit. I use Replit because it's associated with my school, and that's the way that assignments get processed and everything. But you can also use other sites such as Python Tutor. I know that that's a good one. So without further ado, let's get this show on the road. All right, I have a few things up here already, but we're going to take it one step at a time. But first, I want you guys to know that operating in this capacity with the Python programming language, think of it as an input-output table. So whatever you put here on this left side, it's going to be your input. Once you run the program, and if you have everything set up properly, it's going to convert into a proper output. So let's begin here with some basic printing conditions and symbols. If you want to convert something from the left to the right, you're going to want to print it. And to print, you're going to first preface it with the word print, and then input the left parenthesis. Usually in Python, when you put the left one in, it will fill in the right one for you, and you should be able to type in from there. Also, it's important that if you're printing text, you need to have the quotation marks present. That way it recognizes it as text. So let me show you. Oh, something went wrong here, and that's because I missed a quotation mark down here. In Python, if you don't have everything set up properly, the program will not run and there will be an error. If one thing is wrong, everything is wrong. So you need to go back and make sure that everything works and that you set up everything well. And see, since I fixed that mistake, everything shows up here pretty good. Also, another thing, if you want to make a note to yourself, like how you see I have these little notes for myself as I'm trying to speaking you guys through it, you're going to want to put a hashtag and then type what you want so the system recognizes that that's not a part of the code, and that way it recognizes it to where it won't mess anything up as well. Now going on to some basic math functions, we got this little basics, the simple stuff, the add, subtract, multiplication, divide. With the add, of course, is plus, subtraction is minus, multiplication, that's the star, and with division, it is the slash. It is important that when you have the parentheses, is that you want to space out all the characters within it when you're doing it, and you don't need the quotation marks because you're not typing out any text. So it's here, like it's going to be a 1 space plus space and then 2. I put the space on the end of the parentheses just in case, but you see that it isn't necessary as I have it with 6 divided by 3 down here. And now just a few more things here as well. But print, show you guys something pretty interesting. With it, you can also do some semi-intermediate levels of these basic math functions here. So let's say I wanted to find out 5. I wanted to find out 5, what the whole number associated with 5 divided by 3 is. If I just wanted that integer, I could run that with a double slash, or the double division, and I find out that the integer for 5 divided by 3 is 1. But what if I wanted to find the remainder of it? So we know that the remainder of 5 divided by 3, the whole thing is 1 with the remainder of 2. If we wanted to get that one, we would have to do 5 space, not parentheses, percent, excuse me, space 3, and we will run that we'll run that little equation, and we get 2, which is the remainder. And one more, if we wanted to show an exponent, if we wanted to do, and oh, if I can, let's see, 5, back down, oh, let's go back, that there, 3, we can run that, and the answer comes out as 125. This is because we put it in the form of an exponent. Your 5 is your base, which is the big number, and then the double star means that you're trying to find it as find the exponent like a power or something, and then our exponential number is 3. So that concludes it with me. I hope you guys stay safe during the coronavirus, and I hope you guys picked up on something today. Take care.